when I first went through my spiritual enlightenment, my journey, it was hard for me too. The crazy thing about me though, the second time I fought Vandalay, the first day of training camp, I became what Christians call born again. First day of training camp, craziest thing ever happened to me. The weirdest thing ever happened to me. Catch the Holy Ghost Spirit, the whole thing. First day of training camp, and my training camp at that time, they thought I was crazy. I remember I was training with Carlo Oyama, and he had some preacher come look at me and come talk to me and see if I was crazy. And he was like, "No, he ain't crazy."
Because you became born again, they thought you were crazy.
Yeah, because when you take one day you take a dramatic change like that, people look at you like you crazy. It's the weirdest thing that ever happened to me. I can't really explain it with words, but basically, if I'm going to try to explain, it's like you kind of feel like you one of Jesus Christ's disciples. Like I had the urge to want to read the Bible, and it felt like Jesus was talking through me, like he gave me words to say, stuff like that. And I'm speaking now. Now I'm no longer religious, because for my own opinions, I'm no longer religious, but I still believe Jesus Christ is real and all this stuff, because I can't deny all this stuff that I went through. But I just decided to step away from religions because, in my opinion, I feel like that's what another thing that we can be prejudiced against each other for, and other things. But so I kind of know what you're saying, and when I had to fight Vandalay, I remember right before I was flying to Japan, and I was training really hard. I'm like, I'm gonna kill this guy. I stopped cussing. I had stopped cussing for a while, but I'm gonna kill this guy. Then my religion stuff kicked in. Like, what I'm saying, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill this guy. And so I remember reading the Bible and remember fasting bring us closer to God. And my dumb ass fasted too close to my fight, and I fasted for 3 days.
Dang.
I didn't have to cut weight. That was good. But then it was bad. And I remember it brought me closer to God. And then it was just the wrong thing to do. And I know it's real confusing, but for myself, I learned that God don't care if we win or lose. Now I was like praying for God and stuff, to God and stuff for my fight and stuff like that. In my opinion, everybody have their own beliefs, and I respect that. But I feel like God don't care if we win or lose, because I thought God wanted me to be champion of the world, because that was for the belt, and then I started preaching the gospel to everybody, be like one of those guys standing on the corner, with the sign speaking Christianity and stuff. Yeah. And I thought this is why he wanted to be champion. But at that time, I had just got custody of my oldest son. I was a single father overnight. And then this was kind of after that Arona Slam, when I was getting real famous in Japan, and I never been like an alcoholic or anything, but I noticed at this time I started craving alcohol. And I never craved alcohol before, I never gave a fuck about it. And then I was like, man, later on, I got knocked out, all this stuff happened. I'm thinking,